Going on, guys? DJ Forum here, back at you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Pioneer DDJ-SX2. I want to know, is it the best DJ controller ever? Stay tuned. So here's the controller, guys. So this controller is a few years old, but I still believe it is one of the best, if not the best, controllers for DJs. So as you can see, this controller pretty much has every port you could need. Even for a club, you have your XLRs, and then you have your booth phono out, and then also up top, moving up to the top. So this is a 4-channel mixer. So you do have this is a 4-channel mixer. So you're gonna have 4 banks of EQs and 4 volume faders. You also have 4 track load buttons. These two are for the inside decks, or 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. And then you also have your 4 effects triggers. Moving to the outsides, you do have 2 separate effects banks. So effects A and effects B, or effects 1 and 2. And within these banks, you have 3 different effects. So for the effects bank, you can trigger the quantization of the bank. So this knob right here is what does that. And so, like I said earlier, this controller is a 4-channel mixer, which is why I believe it is one of the best, if not the best. And like I said, it also is a few years old, but I've had this one for around 3 to 4 years, and it's been out, I believe it was out another 3 or 4 years before I even got it. I got it used, and this thing has never failed once. And if you're a DJ or you have any DJ gear, if you can have something that lasts 3 to 4 years without failing once, you're pretty all set. So moving into the actual decks, so you're gonna have on each side it's mirrored. So you're gonna have a panel select, which pretty much just changes the way the software looks, and then you're gonna have a rewind button. You can adjust, slide, and set and clear your BPM grids. And then you have the triggers for each deck, so you can have 1 and 3 on this side, and then 2 and 4 on the opposite side. Shift key also has something to do with the actual software. If you press the shift key and slide, it doesn't affect the BPM. The sync button, which a lot of older DJs have a problem with, so you have a Q and a play button. And then you also have hot cue, roll, slicer, sampler, and then 8 pads. When this came out, or when the first one came out, it was really renowned for its pads. It's the MPC style like pads. So if you're like any type of producer or any DJ, you know that the MPC style pads are like the creme de la creme as far as performance pads go. Also, you have for Serato, the Serato flip, you have a whole section dedicated to that. So you can record a Serato, or record a flip, start a flip, and then you have your auto loop. You can quantize that by half the beat, or you can double it, and then you can set a loop in and out. And then the parameters. The parameters is really good now because Serato actually includes pitch and time, so you can kind of play with the cue point, the key of the cue point. And that's as far as the deck goes. Now moving on to the mixer portion of the controller. So like I said, it is a 4-deck mixer. So you do have 4 EQs. You have your trim, which it does what it says. It trims volume off of the level. And then you have a high, a mid, and a low. And then you also have a low pass and a high pass filter. That basically it does what it says. If you turn it all the way to the left, it passes the lows. If you turn it all the way to the right, it passes the highs. You also have a cue button, which is for the headphones. So if you're queuing up a song and you want to hear it only in your headphones and not to the crowd, you just press that cue button and it allows you to do that. You have your 4 fader mixers. These are they're smooth, they're not sharp. Like how the crossfader would be sharp, these are smooth, so you get a little bit of resistance. I prefer them to be sharp like the crossfader, but I guess the mass people like it smooth. And then you also have the actual throughs. So you can set this to channel A or side A, side B, or you can have it to where it's running passively. So you can pass you can pass audio from your phone. So if you have a song on your phone that you don't have in your library, you can hook it up to this through the phono outputs or the phono inputs on the back, and then you can pass the volume through that. And then also you have, of course, the crossfader, which is really nice. It's really sharp. I don't have any complaints with this. I learned how to scratch with this controller, so it's pretty much what I'm used to. And then that's pretty much it for the controller. You do have a few things down here, but those aren't really relevant. It's just a level for your microphone, the channels, input select, and then the crossfader curve. That's my overview of the DDJ-SX2. For me, it is the pinnacle of DJ controllers, especially for after this, the only next logical step. They do have the bigger version of this, which is just, I don't know. I believe if you're going to go from anything after this, it would be to either a CDJ or turntables. I don't really see the need to go up to a DDJ-SX, which is like the bigger version. I can't even imagine carrying that thing around because this one is already pretty heavy. Yeah guys, so that's my overview of the DDJ-SX2. Like I stated many times within the video, I do believe this is the pinnacle for DJ controllers. If you have something that you believe is better, please don't be shy, leave a comment down below, or you can also reach out to me on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks guys for watching.